Little Coder. Today we are making a game called Asteroid Dash. So first make a new project. They'll delete the cat sprite. They'll go into the backdrops. They'll convert to bitmap. They'll get the fill tool, change the color to black, and touch the backdrop once. The backdrop should now be black. Then go to the sprite icon and pick paint. Then zoom in and use the square tool with a color of white and no outline. Make a tiny square that should be about 2 by 2 pixels. Make sure it is aligned to the center crosshair. Okay, after you draw that, go to the code, rename this star. Okay, then delete the y variable and create a new variable called star speed for this sprite only. Then make another variable called hyperdrive for all sprites. Then I'll take both of those so they don't show up on the stage. Okay, then get a well flag clicked. Then when the flag is clicked, the original star sprite should hide because we are going to be using clones. Okay, so when the flag is clicked, hide, it will go to x0, y0. Then forever, if pick random 1 to 3 is equal to 1, then create a clone of myself. Okay, now get a when status clone. When status clone, point in direction, pick random negative 179 to 180. Then set star speed to pick random 2 to 10. Then set size to 20 times star speed. Okay, once you have done that, get a show block so the clones show but the original sprite hides. Then get a repeat until equals repeat until hyperdrive equals 1. Or no, repeat until touching the edge. Move till steps block and change the tell and to replace it with a star speed. Move star speed steps. And if the hyperdrive variable equals 1, then you go to extensions and pick pen. I'll get a stealth block and put it in here. Then at the very end, delete the scroll block and put it at the bottom of the script. To test your code, press the green flag and this should happen. We'll go to variables. If you press the change speed hyperdrive by 1. That should happen. Then set hyperdrive back to 0 and erase all, so only the clones are left. Then stop. Okay, next we need to add an asteroid field. Go to paint again, and I have already made an asteroid field costume, so I'm just going to import that from my backpack. But you can make anything you want. Okay, it should be about 90 by 90 pixels. Then go to code and get a when flag clicked, hide. Then get a go to XY block, and just like the star, go to X0 and Y0. Then get another forever loop. Forever get an equal to block, and then if then forever if pick random 1 through 30, so the asteroid has a lower chance of appearing. If that equals 1, then create clone of myself. Okay, then just like the stars, each asteroid will move at a different pace. So make a variable called ast speed, short for asteroid speed, for this right only. Okay, then uncheck the box so it doesn't show on the stage. Okay, then get a live status clone block. When I status clone, point in direction in another pick random. Point in direction pick random negative 179 to 180. Okay, now get another set size. Set size to 10%. So it is very small. Then set asteroid speed to another pick random 1 to 10, but change the 1 to a 2, just like the star. Okay, then the asteroid will show. Then get a repeater till and repeat until get an OR block. Repeat until touching the edge, or if hyperdrive equals 1. Because if we don't want the asteroids to appear when hyperdrive is on, we move asteroid speed steps, and we change size by 1, so it looks like as the asteroid is moving closer, it is 3D. Then get a delete this clone block and put it at the end of this loop. If you play, asteroids should also be coming out of this middle. Okay, now we need to add a spaceship. Get another paint, and I already have loaded up the spaceship as well. So you can also change the design and whatever you want. Just gonna name this spaceship. And I'm going to rename this sprite 1 to asteroid. Okay, then get a well space key pressed. I'll change it to well up arrow pressed. We go to sounds. I'll get a new sound called space ripple. Okay, we'll go to code. I'll play sound space ripple until done. Now start sound space ripple, and then we set hyperdrive to 1. So hyperdrive will activate when this up arrow pressed. Then get a wait 1 second and change it to a wait 3 seconds. We set hyperdrive to 0, and then we clear or erase all. Then we wait 20 seconds, so hyperdrive has a 20-second cooldown. Okay, now try the project. If you press the up arrow, hyperdrive will activate, and then it will turn off, and you cannot press the up arrow and hyperdrive will not trigger for another 20 seconds. Okay, now we need to keep track of the score. So make a new variable called parasecs, which is what's going to be the score in this game. Okay, so set parasecs to 0 at the start. So get a well flag clicked in the spaceship sprite, forever loop, forever set hyperdrive to 0, switch costume to costume 3, which is the name of our spaceship costume. Then we go to front layer. Then we point in direction linearly. Go to X, 0, Y, negative 145. It could be different depending on what you're doing. You'll get a show block. Then we set parasecs to 0. Then we repeat until touching asteroid. Change parasecs by 0.001. If the key right arrow pressed then play sound hi-hat. You have to download that from the sound, will you? You can also choose a different sound depending on what you want. Okay, start sound hi-hat. Then you'll get another if then, or you can just copy this. And then you change this to if left arrow pressed. But right now it won't move, so we have to weld the right arrow pressed till right 4 degrees. And then we move 10 steps. And with the left arrow pressed, we turn left 4 degrees and move 10 steps. Okay, now we don't want to move 10 steps because then it won't move to the left. So we move negative 10 steps. Okay, now if you play, you should be able to move left and right. Okay, next your ship should go around in a circle. When it's pressed, when you press the arrow keys, but you can go through the asteroids, and the asteroids don't do anything. So go to costumes and make another costume, which I have already made, named Explosion, which should be about 60 by 60 pixels. Okay, to make an explosion when the spaceship is hit, go to the scripts tab, then go to the bottom of this forever loop, and then we switch costume to explosion. We get another sound, which I'm gonna pick is crash beatbox, and then we start sound crash beatbox, then we wait 1 second, hide, then wait 3 seconds. Okay, now run the project again, and if you touch an asteroid, you should explode. But the game will not end. After a bit, you will respawn. So that's good. Okay, next we need to make an enemy spaceship as well to make the game even harder. So we can use sprite, and I've already made this as well, and rename the sprite enemy. Okay, we'll go into code and get a when flag clicked, and make sure you name the enemy sprite, not the spaceship. When flag is clicked, get a forever loop, then get a hide block, then you get an if then. If and get a equal to block if pick random 1 to 250 equals 1, then make a new variable named e speed for enemy speed for the sprite only. Okay, I'll take that so it doesn't show up. Only para 6 should show up. Okay, so then we set e speed to 5. Then we set the size to 50% or 10% actually. Then we go to x0, y0, then we point in direction, pick random negative 179 to positive 180. Then we show the sprite. Then we get another sound and choose any sound you like. I will pick motorcycle passing. Okay, we start sound motorcycle passing. Then we get a broadcast. broadcast a new message, and I'm gonna call this one fire, because this message will fire lasers at the player. Okay, so we broadcast fire, then get a repeater till get an overblock. Okay, so we repeat until equal to until the 50 to a 1. Repeat until hyperdrive equals 1 or touching edge. Return left 5 degrees, and then we change LV speed by 0.1. Then we move LV speed steps. Then we set the size to get a multiplication block. We set the size to 10 multiplied by LV speed. Okay, now run the game. And the enemy should show up at some point in time. And it will get bigger like it is 3D. But the enemy doesn't shoot out lasers. So we need to make a new sprite and call it Laser Blast. It should be about 50 by 50 pixels. Just use the line tool, and I'm gonna use a green outline, so the laser will be green. Then we use the line tool and make the line very pretty thick. I'm gonna make mine about 10. Make it about 50 by 50 pixels. Also make 2 lasers that show up right next to each other. And they both together should make 50 by 50 pixels. Okay, so once you have done that, make sure the sprite is centered. And make sure that the crosshair is in the middle. Then go to code and get a will flag clicked. And while the flag is clicked, the sprite should hide. Then right now the lasers don't do anything but go to events and get a will I receive fire. We wait 1 second, go to enemy, then point towards spaceship. Show get another sound. I'm gonna choose laser. Laser 2. So we start sound laser 2. Then repeat until touching edge or hyperdrive equals 1. Repeat until the laser should move 10 steps, and after that it should hide. So now to make the laser deadly, go to the spaceship and at the repeat until touching asteroid, make it repeat until touching asteroid. You'll get an ore block, then another ore block. Put the touching asteroid at the very far left. You'll get another touching block. Put it here. If touching the enemy, and then another block if touching laser blast. Okay, now run the project. It should be pretty hard to dodge the lasers and get as far as you can using the parasects. Okay, that's all for today. I will be uploading more soon. Bye.